Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're tackling a classic LeetCode easy problem, length of last word, problem number 58. In this problem, we are given a string S that contains a mix of words and spaces. Our goal, find the length of the very last word in that string. To keep it simple, a word is just a continuous sequence of characters without any spaces. Let's look at example 1. We have the classic hello world. No tricks here. The last word is world, which has 5 letters, so we simply return 5. But it gets a little trickier. Look at example 2. We have the phrase, fly me to the moon. Notice how the string is padded with extra spaces, especially right at the end. Despite those trailing spaces, the last actual word is still moon, which has 4 characters. So we return 4 as the answer. Simple enough, right? But the real catch here, and what interviewers are looking for, is how efficiently we handle those trailing spaces. The most natural way to solve this is by using the built-in string functions. We can take our string S, trim off any leading or trailing spaces, and then split it by spaces to get an array of words. From here, we just look at the very last element in that list, which is moon, and return its length. While this is super easy to write, it is not the most efficient. Why? Because strings are immutable in Java and Python. When we are trimming the string, it creates a new string entirely. But even if the string was mutable, like we have in C++, we are creating an entirely new array of strings in the background when we are splitting it. This results in O of n extra space. Also, we are unnecessarily processing the entire string, even though we only care about the very end, resulting in a O of n time complexity. So, how do we make this better? Think about it. If we only need the length of the last word, why start from the beginning? We can start from the end of the string and work our way backwards. This way, we don't need any extra space for arrays or split lists. But when we do iterate from the end, we should skip any trailing spaces. So, we keep moving left until we hit our first non-space character. Here, for example, we found the character N, which marks the exact end of our last word. Now, we can start counting its characters as we keep moving left, and we do it till the word ends. And when does that happen? When we either hit another space or reach the start of the string. So after hitting N, we increment the count to 1. Moving left, we hit OO, then M. Our count is now 4. The next character is a space, so we stop and return 4. The time complexity is O of n because in the worst case, we might scan the whole string once, but the real win is the space complexity. It is O of 1 because we are just using a few pointers, no extra strings or arrays needed. Now, let's go through the code with Java on the left and Python on the right. We start by setting up our two variables, a length counter initialized to 0 and a pointer I that starts at the very last index of the string. Step 1 is to skip those trailing spaces. So we start a loop moving from right to left. We go all the way down to the start of the string, index 0, and check if the current character is an empty space. As long as both conditions are true, we just decrement I to keep moving left. Once that loop breaks, we know two cases are possible. Either we reach the start of the string, meaning it only had spaces, or we are sitting at the very last letter of our actual word. So, step 2, we start another while loop. Again, we check that pointer I is greater than or equal to 0, but this time we keep looping as long as the character is not a space. Inside this loop, we increment our length counter by 1 and decrement I to step to the next letter on the left. The moment we hit a space or reach the very beginning of the string, the second loop breaks and we simply return our calculated length. So that's all for this video. I hope this video was useful to you. If it was, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit from it. If you haven't subscribed the channel yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you never miss an update. Your support helps me create more content like this. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.